Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Online Endwalker. In the last episode, we were informed of the consequences of the destruction of Zodiark. Zodiark was holding in place the laws of nature that were preventing the final days from occurring, and now that he's gone, those are gone as well. And so we're now back in the same situation that the ancient peoples were when they created Zodiark in the first place. So, lovely. We got a little bit of information about the mechanisms of the final days, and we're informed that the moon is not only a prison for Zodiark, it also is a vessel, a lifeboat of sorts, for the people of the world to escape the final days. So we have been sent to meet the pilots of this lifeboat. So that is where we are at. Inside this rather large facility. And we need to see what's going on. So let's get started. Eorzea. I don't remember if I talked to these guys, but we'll talk to them again anyway. Truly a marvel beyond description. And Y'shtola? Its scale is reminiscent of Amarant, or rather the replica we visited on the first, right? It's extremely large. Open space. Alright, Thancred. Let's see what happens.
Our moonship pilot should be around here somewhere. Is that right?
Supposedly. Ah, the fanfare. And, hello Alice, welcome to Wonderland.
Look lively, everyone! I know, this 1243rd inspection is a mite ahead of schedule, but it is of the utmost importance, for Zodiark, alas, is no more. As of now, our mighty moon has a new purpose, to bear the people of Eorzea to safety! Our time has come, my friends! We must be swifter than swift. There is much to do before our guests arrive. I expect your workstations to be immaculate, and don't forget to relay our signal to Eorzea. Questions? Yes? No? Maybe so? No? Then hop to it!
"'Tis a rather curious crew she hath chosen. Their endearing forms intended to ease the passengers' hearts, perhaps."
Perhaps.
Yep. Everybody's a little, stunned. Or flabbergasted. All right. All right. What now? Given the present crisis, Highland doubtless sought to facilitate cooperation betwixt pilot and passenger. Indeed, would require a heart as hard as diamond to raise one's voice in anger to beings possessed of such profound saccharinity. That's an interesting word. I find Oriange's reasoning somewhat flimsy, but the crew seems amicable enough. Alright. Thancred's dumbfounded expression suggests he is still struggling to comprehend the spectacle he has just witnessed. Yes. They must be the Loporrits mentioned in the Watcher's records. Not at all what I expected, but the Watcher did bid us heed their counsel. I assume the one who gave that rousing speech was their leader, though we might have to ask about it in order to track them down. Come on then, let us be about it. And you take the stairs if you like. Okay, we have someone we can talk to over here. A chipper Loporrit. Alright. Leader of the crew, not me. I'm afraid Singing Way's the name. I'm in charge of construction and maintenance of the atmospheric circulation system. Only the crispest, cleanest air for the people of Eorzea, and that's a promise. Alright then. Oh, gemstone trader. Saw all the fun the traders and the theorists were getting up to and thought to myself, hey, I could do that. So I'm eagerly awaiting your patronage and bicolored. Yeah. Not someone I needed to talk to, but we'll open that up all the same. And I believe the music is from Final Fantasy IV. Never played it myself, unfortunately. Dozing Loporrit. Mim leader? No? Sleeping Way. My job is... Perhaps I'd better ask. Okay. And I've already gone ahead and attuned myself to the Aetheryte, so I don't need to do that. Ah. Snappy Loporrit. What? How in the... When did you get here? Who let you in? Why wasn't I told? Take me to your leader. Take me to your leader. Leader? Ah, yes. Look no further. I am the one you seek. Well, looks like you beat us here. Your friends, I take it. Is this all of them? That are here now. A group comprised entirely of children? What must their parents be thinking? Oh, here we go again. This isn't a nursery after all, though perhaps we should build one. Or did we build one already? No matter. You needn't worry your pretty little heads. All will be well. I promise. But goodness me, we shouldn't be standing around gawping. I must take you to meet the others. If you could run along back toward the entrance, you'll find a path that leads to the central platform on the upper floor. There's no wrong way to reach it, but it's a large glowing ball at the center, if you should find yourselves lost. I shall gather the others and meet you there. Well then, back to the upper floor it is. All right. Can't fly yet. Or this would be rather simple. Alright, the big glowing ball in the center. Alright, here we are. See what everybody has to say. Stella? The etheric composition and density of this sphere is quite similar to the crystalline concepts we've seen before. It likely shares their capacity for storing memories and knowledge. Alright. Thancred. Given their size, getting from one end of this place to the other must be exhausting. I honestly don't know how they do it. And Eorzea? 'Tis astounding how the Loporrits, despite their diminutive stature, are able to maintain such gargantuan facilities. Mapping way. Visitors, at last. Welcome. Okay. And let's talk to you.
Right, of course. Introductions are in order. Ahem. My name is Livingway, and we are the Loporrits, created for the express purpose of commanding this ship and bearing the people of Etheris to a brave new world. More specifically, I am the one whom she charged with the execution of her most vital plans. You might say I'm her right paw. Livingway's the name. Map reader and navigator of the heavens.
Pleasure to meet you all, but I'm still trying to make sense of this.
Confusion and bewilderment are completely understandable. Fear not, I shall walk you through it. The people of Etheris, through no fault of your own, I'm sure, set in motion a series of events that, unfortunately, culminated in Zodiac's obliteration.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Acutely aware of the imminent crisis, your parents sent you little ones on ahead while they began the necessary preparations. Still not following? No? Very well, I shall elaborate further. Here, we have Etheris, your home, and the moon, where we are now. Without Zodiac around to keep things lively, so to speak, the celestial currents of the star have doubtless begun to degrade. A calamity of apocalyptic proportions will be visited upon Etheris, bringing an end to all life. Very sad, that.
So too hath the Watcher claimed. By thine unperturbed countenance, I gather this eventuality was anticipated.
The doom and gloom. Oh yes, quite expected. Imagine, if you will, that Eorzea is a delicious carrot that I've forgotten to eat and left out in the midday sun. The most earnest wishes or prayers will not stop it from rotting to the core. So sadly, there's nothing to be done but to abandon said carrot, Eorzea, in case the metaphor is lost on you, to its grisly fate.
And this moon will serve as the vessel to deliver us to a new home.
Just so! We will gather up as many people, supplies, and resources as our stores will hold. And then, once everyone is aboard, it's off to another star. Easier said than done, admittedly, for one does not simply hop from star to star on a whim, which is precisely why we've spent countless years constructing the most propulsive of propulsion systems. We ought to make it to our destination in 2 shakes of a rabbit's tail.
Impressive technology. I dare say it is beyond anything we have ever seen.
No need to shower us with praise. All we've done is faithfully carry out the instructions left to us by Hydaelyn. Back in the old days, when she was still just Venar, she was dedicated to the study of the world and its inner workings. And the Watcher, the real one, not the simulacrum you met, was one of her fellow researchers. We and this wondrous vessel masquerading as a moon are products of their knowledge and know-how.
There's certainly more to you all than meets the eye. Might I ask where exactly you intend to take us?
We identified a few promising candidates for resettlement some time ago, but we cannot guarantee that they are fit for habitation. Moreover, the ship can only travel in short bursts. We intend to go down our list, hopping from star to star, until we find one suitable for resettlement. No need to worry, though. The vessel is being refurbished with accommodation for an extended stay as we speak. While we did have to rely upon outside help to determine what amenities were essential, I dare say we have risen to the challenge.
Outside help, you say?
Help? From who?
From you and yours! Who else? Each time we woke to perform regularly scheduled maintenance, we were greeted by the resources you sent us. What better way to learn about preferences and proclivities of our present-day charges? Ah, but you're still adorable little children. Perhaps your elders were responsible for the deliveries.
I'm not sure what led you to conclude otherwise, but I can assure you that we are all grown men and women. And I very much doubt my elders know this place exists, much less how to send you so much as a starlight missive.
What? Then who in blazes let you on my moon? Hydaelyn herself led you here.
Yep.
You don't say! Well, that's really not children. Then why are you so small and stunted? Like little baby carrot people.
Well, Amarotines were a great deal taller. In the present day, persons of such prodigious size are exceedingly rare.
So, you're saying everyone's not like the Watcher?
Nope.
Oh, confound it all! Someone could have at least scribbled a note about your profound miniaturization.
That tome in thy possession.
Oh, this? One of the first books sent to us. A compendium of the people of Eorzea, with a few blank pages at the back for minor corrections and updates as needed. The sum total of our knowledge of your kind is contained in these pages. I thought it was abridged and made small for our benefit, but this isn't a regular-sized book, is it? Building Way, can you hear me? Yes, we're all very busy. Change of plans. I need you to rebuild the domiciles at 1/3 the scale.
Yep, because everything they would have built was too big.
All of them. Yes, all of them, and but me no buts. See to it with all speed.
Perhaps you could tell us a bit more about your terrestrial collaborators.
Yes, in due time. But first, I'd like to hear more about you, if it's all the same. I'd rather not risk any other complications due to outdated knowledge of our passengers-to-be.
All right, then. Y'shtola? Thoughts? I should have realized something was amiss when Living Way referred to us as children. What other delightful misconceptions do they hold, I wonder? Thancred. Why do I get the feeling we're about to have our hands full dealing with the Loporrits? Eorzea. It is unfortunate that the domiciles were constructed in error, but their willingness to perform such sweeping renovations is a testament to their commitment. I cannot fathom the resources required for a facility so vast. Alright. Mapping Way, anything to say? Oh dear, I certainly hope Building Way can complete the renovations before more guests arrive. Or perhaps you should leave them as they are. That way you'd have more space to lounge about. I don't think that would work. Oh, excuse me. Living Way? Right then. Now that you're here, we need you to teach us all you can about your people, and quickly. It won't be long before the final days are upon us in all their terrible grandeur, so it is imperative that we be prepared to receive our passengers-to-be. If there's anything at all that may displease them, it must be addressed post-haste. And address it we shall. Here at Bestways Borough, we have assembled everything required to offer our guests the best way forward. We have produced myriad amenities we understand to be essential for day-to-day living, and I wish to hear your opinions on them. I'm sure you've all worked up an appetite, so why don't we start with foodstuffs? Meet me at the Caratorium, and we'll see about filling your bellies. He does not want for enthusiasm. The notion of Aetheris rotting to its core being a matter of course is rather concerning, though. Nevertheless, let us take this opportunity to learn more of the Loporrits in this vessel. Yes, the writing of the Loporrits has a very Douglas Adamsy feel. Very Hitchhiker's Guide. Which I rather enjoy. Nothing Way? Hold on. We're all going to die someday, so what if it happens a little sooner? Oh, jeez. Alright, that's, brightly colored. here we are. Shola. Given their earlier confusion regarding our size, I cannot help but wonder if they even know the first thing about us. Probably not. Thancred. Am I the only one who suspects we're not going to find anything edible whatsoever? Eorzea? Hast thou spied the peculiar sentinels patrolling the vicinity? Approach them with caution, or better yet, not at all, for they make no distinction between friend or foe. Yeah, those things over there. Cooking way, huh? You're a lot smaller than we expected, but I trust you still have large appetites, yes? Alright, what's going on? Welcome to the Caratorium. Here we create prototypes of the various sundries required by our soon-to-be passengers. Allow me to introduce the head of foodstuff production. Cooking way, pleasure to meet you. Our work has involved no small amount of trial and error, but after many cycles of painstaking labor, I dare say we have created the finest cuisine our guests could ask for. I've learned all about the essential nutrients for a healthy and balanced diet from the reference materials we received. Why, I practically worn the words from those invaluable pages. Naturally, we've also considered ease of growth and production. We will not want for ingredients. I must insist you try some. We have fresh stock, recently prepared on account of, well, because we just woke up and we were all quite famished. Up along the platforms here, and you'll find a storage unit full of bursting with delectable delights. Help yourself to anything you like. I hear an ether current. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to fix these stairs. And just a moment. There you are. Oop. Blasting way. This doesn't require debate. We have work to do, so quit dragging your feet and get to it. And here's a storage crate filled with carrots. Because of course they're carrots. Alright. You open the storage unit and find a rainbow-colored assortment of carrots. Which carrot will we choose? The unassuming orange carrot? No, we're not going with anything unnormal looking. Peculiar looking blue carrot, vibrant yellow carrot, ominous crimson carrot. I guess we'll go with the peculiar looking blue carrot. The blue variety is strangely supple to the touch and smells vaguely of mint. Its excessive length and girth only adds to the dubiousness of this so-called carrot. Yes, we'll take the blue carrot. On second thought, you'll like to simply take an obscenely large carrot for now. Due to its bizarre qualities, it would be prudent to ask Cooking Way whether it is safe to eat first. Then we'll take it back to the Cooking Way. Does the Living Way have anything to say? I'm eager to hear what you think of our work. I'm sure there's some small room for improvement, but I'm confident you'll be satisfied. Alright, Cooking Way. So, did any of our selections set your mouth watering? We have the obscenely large carrot. Even Vieira are like to swoon at the sight of so grand a carrot. That, or be offended by all those who assume that they would. Alright, I'll hand that over. Oh yes, a fine choice. One of my personal favorites, actually. Please, dig in. I'm eager to hear what you think. Alright. Let's eat the obscenely large carrot. With great trepidation, you take a bite out of the carrot. You are taken by surprise when blue juices burst forth from the carrot and dribble down your chin. As you take your second bite, you can feel your mental faculties sharpening. Your mind opens to the universe, and for a brief moment, the mysteries of existence are simple, transformative truths. But the revelation is fleeting. When you at last finish the carrot, a sweet yet sour aftertaste lingers on your tongue, and the number 42 in your mind. They know what they were doing. That is a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy reference, if you're not aware. Alright. Cooking way. What do you think? Unlike anything you've ever tasted, yes? The Philosopher's Carrot improves mental fortitude, something of a shock at first bite, but it's well worth the enhanced powers of cognition. We have plenty of other varieties too. Bleeding carrots to improve blood flow, dream carrots to help with sleep. As you see, we have a carrot for every occasion. I can certainly see the demand for this in Charlian. Because who do you think their collaborators are? Charlian? What in blazes is that? I take it you two had a wide assortment of carrots to choose from and naught else. This is Ishtola. If I may ask, what exactly do these collaborators share with you about cuisine on Etheris? Surely you are aware we have an abundance of dishes and foods you could emulate. Yes, but if they're Charlian, you know what their opinion of food is. Of course we are, but, well, it was only quite recently that we established contact. Even holding a conversation was a struggle at first, so imagine our surprise when they sent a mountain of books and documents with no clear instructions. The sheer amount of information was overwhelming if it wasn't for that encyclopedia I found. Oh, if it wasn't for that encyclopedia I found, we would have been at a loss where to begin. And so we decided, rather than divide our resources to prepare for a variety of middling and potentially unsatisfying meals, it would be more efficient to devote our efforts to the production of a single perfect food. That's all well and good, but man cannot live on raw carrots alone. Have you considered cooking them? You mean steaming, boiling, roasting, and the like? I suppose we could prepare the carrots in other ways. But our primary concern was efficiency. And what's more efficient than sinking your teeth into a carrot fresh from production? Rather strange approach to take for one named Cooking Way, isn't it? Well, technically speaking, Cooking Way isn't my given name. When first created, we were all named in the Old Tongue. You know, that otherwise impenetrable parlance the Watcher speaks? After we received a great tome of words, a dictionary that is, from our collaborators, we learned your language, adverbs, gerund, present continuous verb conjugations, just the basics. Then we found the terms related to our given tasks and used them to form new names. Aren't they helpful? No, not really, but it does explain a great deal. Wherefore didst thou deem such a change necessary? When the rest of your people arrive, we want to be certain they understand immediately what each of us does. You'd never be able to pronounce our original names anyway. I see. I hope our critiques, such as they are, were helpful to you. Though, if you should decide to preserve flora and fauna from Etheris as well, you would be able to offer the passengers a more balanced diet. Until such a day, what I pray comes sooner than later, it would appear there is naught but carrots on the menu. So it would seem. Purple carrot juice, because of course you would give me purple carrot juice. Alright. Catch up. Stola. Well, I'm sure the Loporrits would hop at the chance to expound upon carrots in exhaustive detail. Perhaps it's time we moved on. I hate to admit it, but I did rather like the carrots. And Eorzea? That's all you have to say, Eorzea, is Alright. Hungry for carrots? Fear not, you can eat to your heart's content after you've seen the rest of Bestway's burrow. Alright, Living Way. I think we've had our fill of carrots for now. Let's move on to other necessities, shall we? Our clothing production is sure to impress. This way. Alright. Clothing production. It's all the way over here. All right, here we are. Langrid. It's hardly sun-silk tapestries, but perhaps we'll be pleasantly surprised. Or not. Still not. Do you suppose the clothes they prepared will be as grossly oversized as the carrots? Eorzea. Garments born of the heavens, crafted with methods ancient and forgotten, dress befitting we who walk in shade, stewards of the esoteric. Now you're full of words. Alright. Here we are, the apparel production station. We've chosen to employ more traditional methods for this task. Creation magics. Yes, the traditional way to create clothes. Heidelin, in her infinite wisdom, blessed us with the self-same affinity for magic her people possessed. We have other amazing talents, of course, and I know you're dying to hear about them, but I will regale you with the details another time. That said, we did run into a spot of trouble at first. Our magic alone was not sufficient to see our work done. In the end, we discovered crystallized ether was a wonderful catalyst that could provide us with the extra bees we needed? Okay. Hi, how resourceful. The sweet sound of recognition. You'll also be impressed to hear we've read all about your habit of changing attire to match your chosen profession. For the sake of efficiency, I presume, this has also been taken into account with our designs. But why take my word for it when you can simply try on our clothes? Make yourselves known to the workers, and they will see to the rest. All right. Where's the stairs? There they are. A restless Loporrit. Ah, it's you. One of the visitors from Eorzea. Goodness me, Mapping Way wasn't kidding. You really are smaller than the Watcher. Yes, we are. Alright, you're here to try on a set of clothes, yes? What would you have me fashion for you today? An outfit that embodies my bloodlust. Something simple yet functional, a fashionable and refined ensemble. You know what I have to go with? An outfit that embodies my bloodlust. Embodies your what? This will only take a moment. Well, at least it fits. There we are, all finished. A perfect fit, if I do say so myself. I'd be lying if I said I understand what bloodlust is, but I assume it's something you enjoy. I've made certain the clothes are flexible yet sturdy enough to endure whatever it is you plan to do while wearing them. Look at that, speechless, and here I thought you may not like it. If you have a mind to try something else, why not speak with my fellow artisans? I'm sure they'd be happy to oblige. You must continue wearing these garments in order to progress. You'll change back to your normal garments if you move too far away. Yada, yada, yada. Okay. I thought I was hearing a ether current, but I was not. Guys, dressed for the occasion, Oh. Umbral wind. Okay. Jubilant Loperate. No one said you'd be coming. How can I help you? You wish to try my clothes, really? Of course, it would be my honor. Did you have anything in mind? I'm looking for clothes with an altogether different design. I think I can handle that. Let's see. This should do. Okay. Still my best work yet. You're a strange one, aren't you? I honestly wasn't sure what to do when you didn't ask for anything specific. I take my work seriously, however, and I'm never one to disappoint. That ensemble is a blend of concepts from myriad professions, all-purpose attire for the modern woman of Eorzea. I was worried how the concept would turn out when put to the proof, but it looks stunning on you. Won't you go and show Livingway? I'm sure she's eager to see what you've come up with. And we must continue wearing these garments to progress. It doesn't exactly match, does it? Oh, and yes, the mask. Yeah. Okay. It's a look, that's for sure. Alright, Livingway. Why, don't we look splendid? Result of much trial and error, but I know quality work when I see it. You don't need speak. I can see your adoration for the moon and we loperates in your eyes. No doubt your friends feel the same, having sampled our creations. And everybody's got the same stuff. Sorry to have kept you waiting. They insisted we sample all of their concepts ere we returned. Verily, 'tis an ensemble most becoming. Of course Eorzea would be all into it. Stolen Thancred, not so much. I think it's past time we return these clothes. I was so confident our garments would meet with your approval. Whatever are we doing wrong? The Watcher taught us that, in his time, everyone wore the same robes. To do otherwise was against social etiquette. We thought we could appeal to modern taste by tailoring the robes to specific professions, but... Please, you mustn't be so hard on yourself. Should we resort to evacuating the people of Theris, they will most certainly have need of your attire, and probably bring a lot of their own. It is clear you spared no effort in addressing our needs, but you must understand that we are not quite so homogeneous. Speaking for myself, what I wear now better suits my tastes, even if it is of inferior make. But there are others whose choices may be influenced by traditions or personal experience. Rather than make assumptions for the whole, you must consider the individual and their potential preferences. I fear we've underestimated the complexity and diversity of your people. Even if we'd memorized every tome we received, I doubt we'd have fared much better. Maybe we're doing you a disservice trying to shower you with our baubles and frippery, thinking it was for your benefit when you'd be better off on your own. There are some who might agree, people who prefer to keep others at arm's length even when they know they shouldn't. As one such former fool, I'd like to ask you a question. This plan to evacuate and escape the final days, did it account for the reflections of the source as well? Nope. Not that I'm aware of. We were born of Hyland's love for Theris and the salvation of the people on that star, and that star alone has ever been our aim. Surely it's better to devote ourselves to saving one world than divide our efforts across 14 and risk failing them all. I suppose you're right. Livingway, might we have leave to explore Bestway's burrow unattended? You have given us much to think about. Why, certainly. Until later, then. If I may, I should like to accompany thee a while longer. Really? I mean, you're more than welcome to. There was actually something I wish to speak with you about. Let's be off then, shall we? Alright then. Fidgeting Loperate. Alright, let's go see what this Loperate wants with us. My apologies. I wasn't trying to spy or anything. Everyone's been talking about the visitors come from Atheris, and I wanted to see what all the fuss was about. I was excited at first, but now I'm worried. What if the people of Atheris refuse to come? What if we can't save them? It's clear we've made a mess of things. Oh, but wait, you still haven't visited the domiciles. Once you see them, you'll understand how wonderful the moon truly is. I'm sure of it. I'll be waiting for you by the teleporter near the entrance. Oh, and the name's Growing Way, by the way. See you soon. Growing Way, you say? Might as well just teleport. Alright, Growing Way. What's up? You're here. You're really here. Yes, I am. Thank you. Thank you so much. Sorry, what should I call you? Ayami Yatsuruki, eh? Okay, even your names are amazing. Well, Ayami, I'll be using this teleporter to enter the residential area. Whenever you're ready. Alright, let's go.
Ready in the teleporter.
Uh-oh.
Huh? Access to living quarters restricted due to reconstruction. Then where is it? Oh no!
And we're being teleported randomly somewhere. Though not too far away, would seem.
A private audience, as thou didst request, for reasons I know not.
Oh?
Just a precaution. I'd rather I didn't have to ask the question at all, but I take my responsibilities very, very seriously. Do you and your friends, by any chance, find our accommodation wanting? Be honest, brutally even.
Oops.
'Twould be ungracious of me to belittle the efforts of thee and thine.
Lovely sentiment, really. But the disappointment is writ plain on your comrades' faces. It's all the more frustrating since no one will come out and say what they find wanting. If there are faults in our work, we need to know. We can, we will do better. But time is not on our side. The final days will wait for no one. If your people are to be saved, we must take quick and decisive action. This vessel must serve as a home for as many passengers as possible, for far longer than we may like. Which brings me to my request. Our collaborators on Eorzea are doing what they can to prepare for the voyage. Would you be willing to go and lend them a hand? Having seen the moon for yourself, you could speak to its many splendors, learn what else they might require, and assuage whatever concerns they have.
Wherefore wouldst thou entrust me with such a task?
How to put it? You're the only one who appears not to be wholly unsatisfied with our work. Oh, quite good at pretending that's the case, at least. Calm, collected, tactful to a fault. Very particular with your words, too. You understand that, in the face of great danger, one cannot pursue perfection at the expense of practicality. The difficult choices must often be made for the greater good.
And so fate doth conspire to set my feet upon this path once more.
Come again?
Yeah, he's been here before. A couple of times.
Ah, idle musings. 'Tis no trifle thou dost ask. Yet full well do I understand the urgency and necessity.
Oh, dear me! Dear me! I was terribly sorry for the mix-up. It's a bit of a malfunction. I hadn't realized the residential quarters were inaccessible, you see. But you're still in one piece. So, all's well that ends well, yes? Won't happen again. I promise.
All right. And so they're off to do whatever it is they're going to do. Alright, Growing Way. Gosh, that was embarrassing. I promise to be more careful from now on. Since the residential quarters are closed for now, I've rerouted the teleporter to allow travel between floors instead. Hopefully it proves useful in the meantime. Shame you couldn't see it, though. You really would have liked it. Alright. Now travel between the upper and lower floors of Bestways Burrow via the teleporter. Oh, nice. Growing way. It may not seem like it, but we've been planning for this far longer than I'd care to admit. Each time we woke up, we'd have long discussions about how to save as many of you as we can. Felt like everyone had an opinion on this or that. But the one thing we all agreed upon was that the people of Eorzea wouldn't take action to save themselves until it was far too late. And that's why we're striving to make the moon a vibrant, magical place they'd hop at the chance to visit, rather than waiting for the flames of oblivion to get them off their tails and force them to accept our invitation. The residential quarters may not be up to the necessary standards just yet, but there are plenty of other places worth seeing. You've already had a look around the Caratorium, but wait until you see what's waiting for you at the east end of the borough. Follow me. Alright. And I guess we can use the teleporter, rather than simply jumping. Alright, growing way, what's up? Good, you're here. Through this door is Greatest End's Vale. It was named as such because it's the veil to end all veils, the most beautiful forest you'll ever see. We understand the people of Eorzea enjoy taking leisurely walks through natural spaces and the like, so I'm sure you'll enjoy it. So how about we start with a nice stroll to the fountain, this way. Alright, so I guess we'll be checking out their forest. So, I think this is where we're going to go ahead and end this particular episode, and we'll check out what the Greatest End's Vale is all about next time. So, for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.